Hey guys, T.Kell Knives, another SHTF video. You guys have seen the news in the last 48 hours. It got nuts. It just got real freaking nuts. Holy crap, World War III could be on the horizon. Here's a video to get you started into the mindset of a little bit of a different twist on how I've changed my setup, my plate carrier setup, shoulder bag setup, rifle setup, battle belt. We're going to talk about all of them. First thing first, let's jump into the battle belt because that's the smallest piece of gear. Mine is a Technics, but I love it. It's on the lower price range, but it's great. So here's the biggest change you'll see from the last video. This is Rapid Force line of gear by Alien Gear. So we've forged a relationship with Alien Gear because I'm always talking about their stuff, and they sent me this to say, check this out. We think we got Safariland beat. I got to tell you, it's a similar thought process, but better function. So still polymer, incredibly durable. This one allows you to have the weapon light, any weapon light of your choice here. It has the hood. If you choose to run optics, it's got level 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to get into some of the other features of that. Let me just not hurt myself. So what I like about this over Safariland is, look, that is super quick disconnect. They also have, that goes with this same kit. I'm going to set this up on a chest rig for another video, but I just want to show you. So plate carrier, chest rig, look at that. There's no fussing and fighting with this thing, right? Also, very easy to transition to a drop leg holster and a paddle. All of them, click, 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 super fast. Let's open it. This is brand new. So I actually tried the paddle holster and I flip and love it because I like a little bit of a drop because I'm not a super tall guy. So look, again, it's very easy. Very, very easy. Let's put it back on the battle belt. So this is a mid-rise. I like that. You can cant this in any direction. Love it. That's enough about this. I'm not running an optic. We'll talk about my sidearm. Yeah, a pig. SIG P320. I love this platform. You may not. You may. It's fine. Somebody's going to bust me on not having optics on here. I've got really bad parallax because I have astigmatisms and a red dot. It don't work for Timmy. It just doesn't. I can't shoot them. I like irons. Tritium works great for me. What I do love that I just added, the LOADOUT BALDR Mini. This thing is super secure and adjustable to all sorts of platforms. So look, let's shine the light right there. So we've got white light, 400 lumens, I believe, on this one with a laser. The green laser I love for daytime. So look, easy on the bottom, just laser, and you can do momentary contact, or you can push that down, or you can go just light. Same thing, momentary contact if you want to do momentary contact, or you can do both. I freaking love this. It's super lightweight. It's rechargeable with my other Olight stuff. I like their products. I have a lot, so I don't have to worry about taking this off. But if I want to take it off, it's super quick release. I can snap this off, charge it up, keep it low pro. Right? Love the Olight BALDR Mini. This is in the Desert Tan, matches my P320. Why not? I love it. I think you need a weapon. Also on the battle belt, I keep it lightweight, guys. You gotta understand that if you're in a situation where you need to be moving quickly, don't put a whole bunch of crap on here. I got 2 spare magazines, I got a dump pouch, and I got a first aid kit. My first aid kit is not super extensive. I've got chest wound stuff, bleed stop stuff, and a tourniquet. That's it. If it's worse than that, just cut my leg off and leave me there. You know what I'm saying? Take my rounds and go have a good day. I do keep the T.Kell, because that's me, Nightstalker, scout carry behind this so that when I have all of this on, it's got a nice position. It's out of the way, low profile, but I've got a good retention ring if it really gets tough, and I draw this way. This is in 80 CRV steel with a nickel boron plating. This knife is bad and fast and nasty and low profile. Battle belt, right? Keep it small, keep it light. Don't put too much crap on your waist. The drop leg goes into play with the plate carrier. Now I've pulled the plates out of this, and this is running more as kind of a mid between a chest rig and a plate carrier. So I'll tell you more on that in a moment. So I keep this towards the front so that when my battle belt, this is going to sit here underneath. So on your cummerbund, you want to be able to reach unimpeded to that sidearm if you have to go to the sidearm. Okay, so that's why that's set up that way. On the back, it's got a little day pack basically, so you keep a little bit of food in here and a little bit of water. But again, if you're moving, you want to be lightweight. If you're actually going to have to go, if you think you're going to be in a situation where you need plates, go ahead. A lot of other countries are upping and changing to negate plate carriers. This is cool because I can take the shoulder pads off of this and make it even lighter weight. So if I want to run my Alice pack also to get there, it's lighter weight. Simple. I got a bladder for water. I got extra rounds on the front. I've got 6 magazines for. This is a big change. This is a no-name 9mm pistol carbine, so 9mm PCC. It fits standard Glock magazines. This is super lightweight. This whole platform I actually built for Camera Wife and promptly shot it and stole it because holy crap, I freaking love it. The reason I went to a lighter weight, this thing is so lightweight. It's fast, it's quick for more near-in engagement if you want to, and it's also freaking fun to shoot. This thing is very lightweight. On it, weapon light, I always recommend a weapon light. I got the PowerTac. They sent me this and I'm blown away by the quality of this particular light. So it has the remote. I've got the mag pull front forearm because I really want to be able to pull that in, but this is so this is just momentary contact. Hit the light, on, off, on, off. You don't know if you're going to be in the shit and you got to be in a building and it's dark, but you also don't want to leave your light on and completely give your position away. So, you know, scan that room, get in there, get out, do what you got to do. The optics, again, I'm just running irons. I can't shoot red dot. There are prismatic sights. I'm a little too poor to afford some prismatic sights, but if I could, that's probably what I would run. They're super spendy, but this is a good jumping off point for you. Lightweight, 9mm. You don't have to run this. I have a lot of stuff. I got 5.56, I got 223, I got 308, I got 300 blackout, I got all kind of stuff. Choose what you think is best for you. I really like how lightweight this platform is. So, expandable stock. I want to talk about quickly sling location. These are the old M14 slings. They have these old school M-LOK mounts and you can just run it through here. I've adapted this for my use. I like this because of this. I like to be able to quickly adjust and pull that in if I want to, you know, do a wrap and pull that into my shoulder. But I want to talk about the position of this sling, something I think a lot of guys don't think about. So, single point slings are very popular. So that would attach here and that's it. I don't like a single point sling for one major reason. This crossbody puts this out of my way, so if I've got to bend down, it doesn't. And shortening the stock up will keep that from digging in the dirt if I need to get down. But single point sling, for you dudes out there, let's think about this. I think that may have been invented by She-Woman Man-Hater. Because if you're here and you run and you're, yeah, that sucks. That's the same reason I mean, pecker smacker. Don't buy a pecker smacker unless you don't have one, I guess. Then it's great for you, right? So these are, can't even remember the name, but mid-range steel on my flip-ups. I want them to hold a good 0. Shoulder bag. So this is something new also. You'll notice this is just a cheap shoulder bag that I picked up from Walmart, but it's very well constructed. In here, water. Again, a bladder. We used to run a Camelback in the Marine Corps. I don't even know if they still use those anymore. I'm kind of old school. But you can have this with other minimal stuff. I've got extra rounds for my SIG in here. I would put extra Glock rounds if I'm running my PCC 9. I've got a little fire starter kit, just minimal stuff. And I can strap this to the back of my pack to make sure I've got water. And this is super, super lightweight. But if I don't need the huge pack or I'm just trying to go, I'll throw it over my shoulder and go. On it, I have the T.Kell Raider. So the Raider, I put a swedge on the back of this one. It's just a quick, up close, heavy duty, thick well balanced, not huge, not cumbersome, very freaking comfortable blade. I like them so much, I actually have one on my belt and I keep one on my kit. So I really, really like the Raider. This is in nickel boron. Again, 80 CRV, G10 grips, very secure. Now they come with these lashing screws, so you can run paracord through there and tie that off, or you can just have it as an extra lanyard. I really like the lashing screws. One, because I invented them, and two, they're awesome. So, blade. Do not think you're going to go anywhere and do anything in life, much less a potential conflict situation without a freaking blade. Let's jump back over to the PC, the plate carrier, real quick. We'll talk about this. So, this is the Mercenary. I was playing around with my laser and I put a little camo pattern on it and did it on the handles too. This is still the nickel boron. I just was getting kind of fancy with it. Good carbon steel. This is a bigger blade, kind of more in the field knife category. So you can use this for some bushcrafty type of stuff, or you can use this for some up close work. The grip is designed to lock you in with gloves, without gloves, wet hands, cold hands, dry hands, dirty hands. These are angled in here to pull that blade in. You've got a little bit of a motivator, temple spiky glass breaker thing. If you're in an urban environment, you have no idea how handy that would be. On this knife, you'll see there's a lock. So this is a problem that a lot of guys run into, running and gunning, or other combatants taking a blade. That just slides up, and that's not coming out at all. It's not going to fall when you're jumping. If you're jumping with this, it's not going to get taken by a combatant. It's right there. It stays up close to your vest. Pull it in, pull it out. I also keep one on my Alice pack. Yes, I'm old school about some stuff. So same setup. All of my knives are designed to work well with Molly, standard belt clips, cross draw even if you want to. So I lock this in. Leave that on the side. Something on a pack. I don't put all of this IFAK stuff on my battle gear or my SHTF stuff because all of this is going with me. I can throw this on over this. I can throw this on the top of this. It's a lot of weight, but get where you're going. Stash this pack in another location, resupply location, so you can't fight with all of this on you, but you do need it accessible, right? So this IFAK is way more extensive than the one that goes on my battle belt. This is cuts, scrapes, stings, boo-boos, burns, glue. I've got some quick food in here, blood sugar stuff if somebody needs it, scissors. There's a tourniquet on the outside of this also. Have tourniquets and train yourself on how to use a tourniquet, because you don't want to put a tourniquet on somebody's neck because you'll kill them. Don't do that. Chapped lips happen in the desert if you're in that environment. Eye wash, just a little bit more extensive. There's a lot of crap in here that I've added to this. Sucking chest wound stuff, sprained ankle stuff, hand salve. The possibilities are endless. Watch videos on IFAK. And I like this one because it's super easy and quick to break away. So you grab the red handle, boom, it's open. And other people know, I put a little happy patch on there so people know. This light is a 4,000 lumen light by Nightcore. This is the P20iX. This thing is nasty bright. I really hope they come out with a mount so I can put this on my AR because I freaking love it. So remote mount, that would be stellar. USB 2.0 charging, so that means it charges very fast. It's got a 6-hour runtime even at 4,000 lumens. That's freaking crazy. You can cycle through the different levels to even put this down lower. This is my favorite feature. This little button that's right here on the back. Instant strobe. No fiddling around. You can use strobe a lot to confuse an enemy. Hold your strobe out here in the dark. They think you're over there. They shoot under your arm, not you. It's a great principle. And this comes with a Molly mount too. You cannot have too many lights. But for waterproof, beat proof, this is kind of a mid-range flashlight. It's not the cheap $20 Walmart light. It's also not the high-end $400 stream light. So a really good option if you're jumping into it. This is an Alice pack. On the back, there's some inscription from 2008, so this kind of dates this. we're not going through everything that's in here. This is more of your 72-hour survival stuff that's in here. I keep my radio in here, but the radio would be on my chest rig. I have an earpiece for my Baofeng. It's a ham radio. That's what you're going to need to hear weather, to hear local authorities, to talk to your family. They're cheap. They're really good. They're damn durable for what they are. I really recommend the Baofengs a lot. Don't key it up unless you want to spend the $35 for the 10-year FCC license. But it's good for practice, and if there is an emergency that's declared, you can use that radio whenever the H you want. So on the bottom of this, I've got a bedroll. If I'm getting and going and I think there's a firefight, I am ditching this bag and I'm using just this smaller stuff, right? Because it's lighter weight. That's why I went to a pistol carbine. But there's going to be other people in my group, camera wife, camera kids, other people. They may have heavier calibers, so I'm kind of the squad mindset on this setup. So you can keep extra rounds in here. I have fire starting stuff in here. I have food in here. I've got water filtration if I need to go to a creek or a stream. Gas mask is even in here. I've got my freaking World War II shovel that I absolutely love. Yes, it's bigger, but I love it. And you know, these older packs are designed with these passageways behind these pockets, so you can stick all kind of neat stuff. I just love it. It's freaking awesome, and it's durable, and it's vintage. I love vintage stuff. Foraging guides in here too. I got all kind of stuff. More on the survival side for this. Life straw is in this thing. What we would normally keep in there. This really excites me. I'm always telling people to store enough food to get you through a few days. The folks at Valley Forge watched some of our videos and realized that I like to eat as clean as possible, and they said check out what we've got in clean food. So apple oatmeal, hot water, eat it. But look at this: oats, sugar, apple granules, brown sugar, non-fat milk, and salt. Reasonably priced, that will store for a very freaking long time. This is the whole thing you need. So if you want to share apple oatmeal, strawberry oatmeal, eat this. I think this one, yeah. So fettuccine alfredo. It's freeze dried, it stores, and it's very compact. This is a family meal for a day. Really freaking cool. Everybody needs snacks. I love snacks. Look at me. I like snacks. Freeze-dried apple slices. Mylar bags. Keeps the sun out. You don't have to worry about them getting too hot and leaching crap into your food because it's Mylar and not plastic. Stuff has gotten very freaking real. This is mid-range, right? If they're calling up 300,000 people in that country, that's an indication, and hasn't happened in 80 years, people. Start somewhere. This may not be perfect for you. We want to provoke a conversation and a thought process about what can I do? I don't want 800-yard rifle. I don't want a BB gun. What can I do? This is mid-range, right? So mid-range lights, mid-range gear, mid-range PCs. You know, 9mm rounds are way freaking cheaper than 5.56. And in a pistol carbine, they can reach out and touch somebody 100 yards accurately, but ultra freaking lightweight. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Thanks to our Patreon members. I really appreciate your time, guys. Let me know what you think.